this, that's simple. And my father would say, okay, do you want this, the belt? Or do you want to go to school? Okay, I'll go to school. You go to school so you will have friends. And you play there. You play. And that's why I went to school, because I like to play. So I cope with hyperactivity by playing inside the house. I was between three brothers. And outside the house in school, I was not satisfied with that. Our drivers would call the street kids at 5 o'clock to play with me, especially when the moon was full. And it was bright. Our street was bright because my parents owned the electrical plant, the power plant. So our street was well lighted. So it was like a playground for kids at night. And that's how I coped. But nobody told me that there was something wrong with me. Nobody. Because I had routine. My father specifically established study routine. And so when I went to college, and the College of Law, you know how I cope with studying? You go to the College of Law in UP. I only had 4 hours of sleep on the average. I was top 10 of my class. Pero every morning po, tumatakbo ako early morning sa oval para mag-settle down ako so I can study. And that's how I coped. And it became normal for me then. I played tennis. It was also part of my, actually, therapy at coping. Hindi ko naman. Yeah, oo. Nahirap ang Tagalog ng mga coping. Oo. Sinisaya. So, ang lesson ko lang po sa buhay ko, na yung mga batang may specific na pangangailangan, hindi po nila alam na may kailangan sila. Kasi hindi ko naman alam na may kailangan ako. Alam ko lang na I was different. But I was lucky that I was not poor. Eh, paano yung poor? Di ba? I was lucky I had educated parents. Eh, paano yung parents na walang-wala talaga? That's why, ito na po yung advocacy namin. Lalo na po, may pamangkin din ako na may autism, severe. Hindi po siya makapagsulat, so hindi siya makapagbasa at makapagsulat, but he is perfect. He is so perfect. Kaya kami sa pamilya, kay Greg, nag-aagawan kung sinong unang hahalikan. So, kaya po itong Love for Kids Foundation, I just woke up one morning. You know, I have this, all my life ganito. Yung, if you pray at night, and then you have, peace of mind when you sleep. This one came to me when I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. The words, love for you. Kasi sabi ko, hindi na pwedeng politika lang. Kailangan magpapatuloy tayo ng advocacy at pagtulong sa mga bata na wala sa politikal na linya. Kaya mga friends ko, instead na mag-birthday gift sa akin, ay ito na ngayon ang birthday gift. Kaya, papasalamat ko ako sa friends ko, ang nagbigay ng idea sa ADHD seminar si Dr. Alon. Kasi, ito po yung talagang karamihan problema ng mga bata at mga magulang at mga teachers sa mga eskwelahan. Ayun po yung seminar ng going ngayon, volunteered ng Mr. Mike ng Physical Therapist Association of the Philippines. Mr. Mike, please take a bow. Mr. Mike is a government official. He's a board. The board, are you called directors or just in the board? Yeah. He's in the board of the PRC, Professional Regulatory Commission. The PRC regulates everybody, all the professions except us, the lawyers. They cannot regulate us because, well, only the Supreme Court regulates the lawyers. That's how important they are. Therapists, nurses, engineers, all of them go through the PRC. So, why did we choose Pasig? Kasi po, dito sa Pasig, nakita namin na yung mga tao ayon sa sa performance. Sa ibang bayan, baka meron, pero hindi namin na-feel. Dito talaga sa Pasig, na-feel namin na yung mga tao, ang sense of community malakas. The feeling of community is strong in Pasig, so I asked Ma'am Cindy if we can base it here in Pasig and in person. So I want to thank Mayor Vico, even if he has not arrived. My representative, my representation is here, is represented by our councilors, our young councilors. We picked the young councilors because they have a long way to go in helping people. We have another friend and future partner of Love for Kids, Becky, who's president of the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong. Becky's club created also with chairs to our beneficiaries. So, yun lang po experience ko with sa family ko na meron kami hindi lang po yun. Kaya sabi ko sa inyo, hindi po ito politika. This is really from the heart. Because I'll tell you, I don't think you'll mind. Yung youngest po namin, psychosis, highly intelligent, near genius, went to UP. For some reason, nag-trigger pala yan when they are between 17 to 25. The schizophrenia, right? Yeah. So, he had to quit school. But, I'm saying his story because my mother refused to put him in the basement of Makati Medical. She said, no, you put him in the basement, I will never leave until I get him back. And my mother told my doctor, sister, and brother, you get him, you bring him to me. You go to UP, I don't care what you do, you bring him home to me. I'm telling you this because my brother was saved by our mother's love. She refused to see that his illness was going to be permanent. She refused to believe that she could not help him back to his normal mind. You know, it's very hard because we're all highly intelligent people. My father was so loud in, my brothers and sisters go loud in school, college of medicine, go loud in like number 2 in the board of medicine. And then God gives you a brother who went over the line. You know how, hindi mo, ayaw mo maniwala na mangyayari ito sa pamilya mo. Pero nangyari po yan sa amin at nangyayari po yan sa ibang pamilya na mahihirap. And so my brother and sister were doctors, sedated my brother, put him in the plane, brought him back home. Again, some doctors suggested that he should be in some kind of therapy, rehab, village, etc. And my sister and I went there and they have like a village and all that. And then my mother went there and said, no, he's not living here. While I am alive, he is going to live with me. You know, my mother's gone. It's at 95. My brother now speaks 3 foreign languages. Wow. He paints. He passed the professional civil service exam. And he's working now as next to the department head of the tourism office of Bacolod City. So when they have foreign guests, like they have Spanish friends who arrive and French, the mayor says, no, he has a unique skill, well, several skills, that makes him useful to society, and he can appreciate it. But sometimes he still says, I want to die. You know? And when somebody in your life says, I want to die, you take it seriously. Every time he calls me, he says, I want to die. I talk to him. What